So this photo is giving major Nazi, like Hitler dictator vibes to the fullest, and make no mistake about it, it's completely intentional. What the enemy is doing right now is he's trying to establish his kingdom, and he's trying to take dominion over the United States of America. And that's basically, if you can see in the spirit, what this image is representing.
Whoo! These folks have a flair for the dramatic, don't they? TPUSA ambassador, a woman named Morgan Ariel, I hope I'm not messing that up. She got up on her TikTok and declared that Joe Biden is being used by the devil. He's being used by the devil to take over our nation. Joe Biden and his government, his federal government, have a bunch of conservatives apparently in a database. They're going to round them up and do what? I don't know. To what end and what purpose? I don't know. I find it hilarious that we just got to come up with the crazy on that side to describe the people who they happen to disagree with, right? I think Mitch McConnell's a ghoul. I think he's a bad guy. I think he's a fucked up person. I don't need, he's the devil, he's this. We know what ends he's serving. It's power, it's capital, it's the unfettered, uninterrupted march towards their will. That's it, which is just shoveling more and more of our resources up to them and not giving any of it to the rest of us.
He declared war on conservatives, but they declared war on conservatives on January 6th. When they did what they did at the Capitol, and then the DOJ decided that they were going to put together a domestic terrorist unit, and then they started censoring us. Make no mistake about it, conservatives are in a database, and they are at some point going to come for us because we are the only resistance that there is.
Yeah, and another thing these folks need to understand is that Joe Biden and his regime, they're not like in disalignment with basically the ruling order of the Republican Party either. Both party establishments are aligned on all that matters. They're extremely pro-corporate. They're extremely pro-military industrial complex. And those two orders and poles, they're aligned with, and that's what governs basically every single aspect of the society. From climate policy to employment policy to housing, you name it, they're all in complete alignment on those things. So the idea that Biden needs to round up conservatives when you guys are putting the people in power that are philosophically aligned with most of the mainstream Dems want to do is ridiculous to me.
If they can get America into a position where they can declare martial law, then they can have full authority to lock you away and throw out the key. And that's what they want to do. So I just want to encourage everybody to stay peaceful no matter what these people do. And I rebuke the plans of the enemy right now in the mighty name of Jesus.
And of course, the irony isn't lost on me that this woman is talking about data collection and databases as she does this from a smartphone on a platform called TikTok. It's fucking hilarious. Like, these people don't need to round y'all up and put you in databases. We're doing this stuff voluntarily. So, like, it's just kind of ridiculous to even imply that this is the case. Like, yeah, this is like the Nazis and they're making lists and they're doing this. It's absurd. But, again, like, this woman obviously has a hyper religiosity component to what she does.
I rebuke the plans of the enemy right now in the mighty name of Jesus.
Look, I don't want to be dismissive of the God botherers and the Jesus lovers and the Muslims or the Jews or whoever, but let's face it, man, most of the fervent religious people that we know, they're always predicting some doom and gloom, some end times, some apocalyptic whatever. This is par for the course for, religious nuts. So, take this with a grain of salt, folks.